It's
a lot
brutal.
of killers in this bracket.
Lots of killers, lots of different regions too.
Oh
so.
yeah, lots of players. I mean, like this set we just saw, but have never played before.
Yeah.
How do you seed a bunch of regions that don't interact as much? How do you seed players that are all obviously phenomenal but just don't play?
Yeah. How do you seed 180 people, period? Yeah, definitely great work from Scrubbed Out. Great advertising, too. I'm seeing stuff all the time on Twitter.
Kid works so hard.
Yeah. And the venue's awesome, too. I'm a huge
this
fan.
is the first time we've had this venue. Huge fan of it. We've got an upstairs, too.
Yeah, I went up there for the Street Fighter to check it out, and you have like a nice view of all the Smash players.
Yeah, it's great. The window.
Up on your high throne, looking down at all the Smash plebs.
We could for sure double entrance and still be fine in this venue.
For sure.
Which is a great spot to be in for an up-and-coming regional. Here we got Revolver and Henry Luma. Roy versus Rob.
I don't know if they have.
I can't imagine they have, or at least not often, just from the regions they're from. This is a very classic matchup. You know, early on in Ult's lifespan, up until, you know, right now in Ult's lifespan, we see a lot of Roy, a lot of Rob, both still maybe the top 5 played characters in the game.
And two very, like, controversial characters as well. Like, people are always arguing as to where they're on the tier list, so we can see who's more busted. I mean, Rob is pretty big,
but...
there. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I always love seeing matchups between characters with very, very different attributes, right? We got a giant character like Rob, you know, decently heavy, with a fast faller, with a sword. I just love seeing how the play styles interact, you know, how these two players like seeing their characters, you know, against characters that are nothing like them.
Yeah, I can imagine that Roy's going to have a crazy advantage state against Rob, using that Nair to get a lot of stuff started and get these high percent combos like this. But I think the biggest issue is going to be Roy being off stage. I feel like Luma's just going to have a free down air.
Oh, yeah.
If Revolver has to use the up B, so trying to use air dodging to the ledge might be a little helpful, but I mean, Rob is so good at covering the ledge, so it's going to be really important to just hold down center stage, just try to hold advantage as much as possible.
Yeah, I can definitely foresee a few stocks every single game lost just from Roy getting edge guarded, right? We have Rob, gyro, neutral B, side B, all these great tools for just sniping a character, and Roy, once you get out there and you don't have a jump, you just don't really have much left.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm very interested to see if Luma can pick up on that.
Yeah, Revolver doing a really good job of hitting these jab backers. I don't think he's hit the sour spot once in the sets that I watched earlier as well.
Downsides of Rob as well. You get hit by all the kill confirms. Oh!
Okay, whiffing that up B. Gonna take some extra percent for it, though. And Luma kind of crawling his way back into this.
This might just be it.
Okay. Maybe looking for the roll there at the ledge. Not able to catch it with the dash attack, but yeah, that fair might have saved his life.
Yeah,
stopping the back air. It has a lot of startup, so if you're able to throw out an aerial before it hits you, then you might be chilling, but...
This might just be it.
Yeah.
Ooh, DI mix-up. Might not have mattered.
Yeah, with Rage, too. Got to get this Rob stock out of here.
This might be worst-case scenario for Revolver.
Yeah.
Yep, just like you were saying. Gets him off stage. There's really nothing he can do about it.
Shaking out the nerves.
Yeah, phenomenal clutch up from Luma. We saw him behind most of that game. You know, now Rob, not really ever a character that's behind. Roy, really never a character that's behind. But we did not see him in the lead, I don't think even once, until that final stock where he took everything. Very interested to see Revolver's answer to the offstage game. You know, if he's going to opt to maybe take less risks to really never go off stage, or if he's going to figure something out that maybe Luma's not able to cover off stage, or if he's just going to kill him before he gets touched anyways.
I honestly
That's always
think
the solution.
Option 3 is probably the best bet because, I mean, Roy doesn't have a lot of like recovery options.
There's not a mix there.
Limited there, and it's very easy to say, well, just don't get hit off stage, but with landing Nair and fair from Rob, it's very easy to knock your opponent off stage. So I think just like literally playing super aggressive, just constantly trying to smother him might be your best spot.
It's a very Smash player idea to just, you know, I'm not going to get hit by that, but Mike Tyson said everyone has a plan, so you get punched in the face, just like that. Everyone has a plan until Rob down tilts you at 90 and you die.
Right, nice parry on that, but yeah,
Ooh,
stuck in the lag on that.
we're going to see some great damage from this.
Yeah, stuck in the lag of that side B, and LUMA able to capitalize off of that, getting 45%. Yeah, I feel like LUMA's really good at these tech chase situations, too.
Does he have a jump?
Not anymore.
Doesn't matter. He does now.
Right, yeah, just trying to use this F-tilt for pressure at the ledge, but LUMA playing super patient and shield.
I love that corner camp from LUMA. Just kind of understanding that he doesn't have to move forward. He can let Revolver do something first. It's paid off for him. Now he has stage.
Yeah, we've seen in the doorstop set earlier, even though LUMA did lose, he was very patient and good with dealing with like a lot of pressure. And I think that's the same thing that's happening with Roy. The biggest difference is Roy doesn't have those recovery options that ZSS has. And so he's able to just kind of hit him off stage. We saw him snipe with the gyro too. But Roy's ledge trapping is not something to scoff at either.
No, especially when your character as big as Rob. It's very scary here, right?
Yeah.
Are you gonna jump? You know, are you gonna roll? There's really no right answer.
Yeah, I mean, jab into back air is a problem, side B is a problem, so have to be really careful. Just raw back air sometimes is a problem, so have to be really careful.
And this might just end up being it.
Okay, mistimes that down air a little bit, but just tries to go for it again. Yeah.
Great play. I love that awareness from LUMA, just understanding his win condition. You saw him forward throw there instead of trying to go for a 50-50. He was so confident in his ability to close out that round from an edge guard that he just chose to ignore the fact that he has a 50-50.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, this feels rough. I don't really know what the counterplay to that is. It just feels like LUMA really has the edge guards on lock.
He's out scrapping them too, which is great. You know, something that Rob really struggles with against, especially the very good frame data characters, is like, how do you box them? Now, Rob can box, but against Roy, can anyone box? But LUMA's really, you know, scrapping with him at every step of the way in this close quarter combat and just really taking as much damage as he can.
All right, yep, trying to use that short hop nair to get some damage started. But yeah, we saw that earlier too. LUMA's doing like a lot of footstool into dare.
It sideswapped him.
It's crazy.
I've never seen that before. I watch a lot of his game. I don't think I've ever seen it before. A very scary spot for Revolver. You gotta manage. It's probably Roy's worst nightmare being on a platform above.
Oh, okay.
Is it 60?
It's fine. You know, it makes up for all the times that
he's getting edge guarded at 60.
Yeah.
You know, he deserves it. Like we were saying.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
He's dead. He was at 62.
No.
Ooh, I thought maybe he got it. Yeah, like you were saying, you know, Roy just has to just kill him first. Roy definitely one of the characters that are best suited to just kill a character first.
Yeah, and I think that in a lot of these situations, Revolver's doing a really good job.
That's it.
That'll take it. Doing a really good job of swinging in situations where he might be put in disadvantage. Just using that back air like we saw at the ledge. Just trying to stop LUMA's advantage as soon as possible and trying to get reversals. I think that's like the best bet that you have. And we're seeing in this situation, he's trying to use that fair to do the same thing, but LUMA ready for it, and it's not really working out.
Being the character with the sword, you kind of have to let the other character know that you are deciding what's going on. If you're letting that character press buttons on you, then you're going to lose. But if you're stuffing them out, you're probably going to control the pace of the match.
All right. Gets the
great
DI on that one, yep.
Ooh, scary situation for Revolver. Great awareness to instant tech jab there.
Yeah, that could have been scary in a lot of these situations. We see that LUMA runs with you and waits for you to pick your get up option and then immediately down smashes. So good stuff on Revolver. But yeah, kind of just Dragon Ball Z-ing right now, throwing each other across the stage.
Crab. You got to be a brave individual to run up on Roy and just grab.
Yeah. Right, trying to get something started with this landing nair.
We're talking a lot about how well Revolver's doing. We're still one situation from Henry 3-0ing.
Yeah,
Revolver
true.
Here.
I mean, you saw that he's looking for that landing nair. He's definitely trying to get that 0 to death that we always talk about.
Ooh.
And honestly, he doesn't even need it against Roy. He just needs to knock him off stage.
Get him off stage once, yep. Yeah, we saw that gyro and we saw that laser pull their weight off stage. So Revolver on the board. A very strong showing. It was not a close game. Not a last hit game, I should say. He was definitely close to dying, but way better than the last 2 games have gone. So again, like you were saying, just killing them first. It doesn't have to be complicated.
Yeah, and just swinging in disadvantage where it matters, not just mashing out of disadvantage, but recognizing if he gets this fair, I'm sent off stage, he can just hit me with gyro and I'm dead. So I need to hit him before he hits this fair. situations like that.
Yeah, just understanding that if you get hit for fairing, you're not as dead as if you get sent off stage. You know, it's great awareness of his risk reward from Revolver and disadvantage.
And honestly, trades are worth it too, because if you're knocking him back towards center stage, you don't have to worry about the follow-up.
A laser. Especially for Roy, where your trades do 80%, and maybe Rob hitting you with his fair doesn't do as much damage as your fair does. You know, it definitely will add up over the course of the game.
All right, yep.
Ooh.
Luma definitely loves that backer at the ledge, but Revolver still managing to keep it pretty equal here.
Great coverage with that up there.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
I'm very surprised by that. Ooh, great catch.
I don't know what you're supposed to do about that. It's just like a giant rocket that hits underneath the stage. Okay, but gets the parry on that.
Ooh,
oh, okay.
Great patience.
Yeah, good stuff to Revolver there, recognizing rather than trying to cover the tech out, just choosing tech in instead. Because if he was wrong about the tech out, he very easily, he lost stage control and he's going to get hit off stage, and it could have been a problem even though he's at very low percent.
Yes, and what I think separates a lot of some of the great players from everybody else is their willingness to still be that patient and reserved when you're down 1-2 in a set.
Oh my gosh.
Very easy for a player to get a down tilt like that and chase the tech away, you know, really want the kill. Ooh, great catch from Luma.
He just got hit off stage one time. Yeah, just very unfortunate, but gonna use the side B up instead there. Gonna get the sour spot on that back air.
Ooh, great catch. Mr. Jab is paying dividends for Revolver in this corner. Not a whole lot Rob can do about it. I can't imagine his off-ledge options are great enough to really deal with that jab.
Really good combos here from Revolver. I think that's like a big difference between the first two games.
Scary.
Oh, and that's no! Okay, the sour spike on that actually saved his life. Able to make it back, but still very scary. Needs to make it back to the ledge.
He's already at 90.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, terrifying situation.
Yeah, that back air is really good at catching those jumps, and Roy loves using that.
Ooh, and that's it.
Yeah.
Great set from both of these players.
So Luma's going to take it 3-1 and is going to move on into losers semis, playing against
Ice Knight.
Ice Knight.
Revolver out at 5th. Phenomenal showing from him.